It's time to join forces with one of the most sneaky, crafty Pokemon types out there, the Poison type. Toxins will be spread all across the Paldea region as I unite with an all-Poison type team to try and beat Pokemon Scarlet using only 6 Poison type Pokemon. Our ultimate goal, to not lose a single Pokemon. All Titans, gym challenges, star bases, and Professor Soda must be swept beneath our poison gas for our run to be considered successful. Rules. None, we're poison types. Actually, there's just a couple, no potions in battle, we're playing on set mode, and held items are fine to use. Okay, our character has established poison vibes for the squad. I don't know if there's enough greasy gel in that hair, but it'll have to do. Let's go, team. I'm sorry, did you just walk right in here without being invited, Clavel? And now you're trying to pawn these non-poison type starters on me? Shameful. None of these Pokemon have the proper amount of gassy toxicness that we desire. Did you just... Well, I appreciate the effort to up the gassiness, Fuecoco. You're still not a poison type. I'm sorry. We'll take Sprigatito on our team to make sure that Nemona and Clavel don't have it, because it would most certainly get destroyed by our poison types. Okay, I'm ready to introduce our starter, a very special Mon whose gas is never on short supply. Welcome to the team, Integrity. Now, not to bring down the vibes, but Integrity's parents were slain in a battle with other poison types. His parents saved him from being recruited by Atticus's team poison crew, but they didn't make it. So Integrity wants to be a good, virtuous Pokemon, but as a poison type, is often tempted towards the dark. It's a difficult life. Before venturing off, Integrity somehow healed Koraidon with gas toxins? Seems like that shouldn't be possible. Good work, Integrity? To keep Integrity on the right path, let's grab him a partner whose spirits are never down. Welcome aboard, Happy. Happy the Wooper, ground-type Terra, ability Water Absorb, should be quite nice against the watery ones we run into. A poison team of 2 already? I feel high-powered. Let's take on Nemona. Nemona leads with Quaxley, Integrity in for us. Now that's just rude, Nemona. I think Integrity's aromas are delightful. You're telling me Smog is not only 30 power, it's also only 70% accurate? This has to be the worst move in Pokemon. Alright, let's go, Happy. Water Absorb, thank you. Down goes Quaxley. Oh no, Pammy's terastallizing. You only have Thunder Shock, so this one is over. No, Jacques. I'm literally just here to get the info on Team Star, the Gym Challenge, and the Titans, then I'm out. Stop moving your legs like that. We touched base with Arvin, Cassiopeia, and Nemona. Our poisons are ready for all challenges, but we need to expand the team. Where are the poisons at? Ah, hello. Welcome to the squad, Taylor the Shroodle. Poison type Terra, unfortunate. Pickpocket ability, useless. But I still believe in you, Tay-Tay. Time to train up a little bit. Happy learned Toxic Spikes, and thank you, oh Poison Lords. Integrity learned Clear Smog, so we never have to use Smog ever again. Okay, time for our first gym, a battle with Caddy's Bugs. Happy leads for us to set up Toxic Spikes, and a nice finish of Nimble with Poison Tails. Taylor took Tarantula down to 1 with a Poison Fang, and our T-Spikes finished the job. We went to the big dog, Integrity, against Teddy Ursa. 2 Clear Smogs later, our starter lifted us to our first gym badge. A really tough test next. The giant crab Klawf resists our poison moves, but fortunately, we have Integrity. Our gassy one whittled down Klawf with Psybeams, and Klawf went for block, trapping him in battle. Big mistake.
I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me!
Klawf tried to finish with a Vice Grip, but Integrity held on and finished with a Psybeam. In round 2, Klawf tried for another Vice Grip finish. Integrity refuses to go down. Water Gun from Shelter, coughing supremacy. As long as we have Integrity, we're gonna be alright. Tough matchup for Brassius against our poisons. After setting up Toxic Spikes, Happy got put to sleep by Petalil, so it's time for Taylor to take the field, and you can probably see where this one is going. Integrity went in to face Pseudo Wudo, and a couple clear smogs did away with the tree. Sorry, Brassius, we had to do it to you. Another gym badge secured. As we trained up for the giant bird titan, a big moment, Happy ascended to her true form, a Clodsire. Looking good, big dog. To the skies, Integrity weakened the bird titan with sludge attacks, and Happy swapped in to finish off with a poison tail. Now, a bit of a problem in round 2, Integrity is weak, Taylor is too frail to take too many hits, so our starter will have to stay in. A big terastallization, but he'd have to take a wing attack. The coughing who lived once more, and with Bombardier almost finished, Taylor swapped in to push us past the bird with Poison Fangs. On to our first Team Star base, Dark Leader Giacomo. As a Shroodle, Tay can't help us much here, so it's up to Happy and Integrity. Now, it may look physically impossible with that body and those legs, but Happy can use low kick. She's surprisingly nimble. 2 low kicks eliminated Pawniard, and after protecting for some leftovers recovery, Happy started to lower the Starmobile's special defense with acid sprays. It was too strong to defeat with brute force. We'll have to use crafty poison tactics. The wicked Torques were hurting, but Happy needed to lower its defenses a little bit more for Integrity to finish the job. Low on health, we kept Happy in to try and get off a final acid spray. She hung on, Integrity jumped in, and immediately went for the Terra, a big sludge attack, and the Starmobile is cooked. A huge W for the team, but we need to grow our poison squad to the desert, where I think we can find another teammate. Hey! Welcome in, Impactful. Okay, please be Steel Terra, please be Steel Terra, please be Steel Terra. No! You stupid It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I love all my Pokemon, even if they don't know what Terra they're supposed to be. I'm sure Impactful will have some huge moments for us. While we're over here, we might as well grab a few items. Drill Run, that's not going to help our poisons. Damp Rock, nice. That could be useful for Mela. With our team of 4, we're ready for Electric Gym Leader Iono. Actually, it looks like Nemona wants another crack at the poison team. We accept your challenge. Happy set up with Toxic Spikes and use that athletic build to fire off a couple low kicks to take care of Rockruff. Learning Poison Jab, yes, please. Pommy went in for Nemona, Happy tanked a dig, and used her new move to get a one-shot. Impactful took to battle for the first time against Nemona's Quaxwell, which terrifyingly boosted its attack with 2 straight workups, but Impactful clutched it up with a huge headbutt flinch and won the battle with a second headbutt. Okay, Iono, please don't eat me with those chompers if we lose. After looking great against Nemona, Impactful leads for us, 2 headbutts later, and the bird is no more. Okay, surely you can take 1 hit from Belly Bolt, right, Impactful? Holy crap. Let's get Happy in. No sparking for you, and no water gunning. No win for you, Belly Bolt. Integrity fired off some poison sludge at Luxio, and all Iono had left was Miss Magius. Happy soaked up a Hex attack and poisoned Miss Magius with a poison jab, and we are spared from those razor-sharp teeth. I gotta say, I feel fantastic. The poison team is putting in some serious work. Oh, you're going to walk right into my shot. Oh, now you're literally walking right into me too. That's great. Thank you for that. All right, Happy, what do you say? You got another one in you against Mela? Let's do this. Mela led with Torkoal, which outsped Happy. Wow, you really are the slowest Pokemon in Paldea, but you got all the right kinds of bulk. Big Rain Dance from Happy to weaken incoming fire moves, and after a few bulldozes, Torkoal was forced to retreat into its shell. Weakened but not done yet, Happy stayed in to set up for Integrity with acid sprays. Sitting at 22 HP, Happy tried to get off one more acid spray. The poison team flirts with death, but seemingly never goes down. With the Starmobile at -6 special defense, Integrity terra'd, and 2 sludge attacks later, the fight was over. Integrity and Happy are really forming an unstoppable duo. We trained up a little bit before our next challenge, and Taylor can do things now for us because she evolved into a Grafaiai. Honestly, the worm might be a problem for us if it weren't for Happy's low kicks, but those long limbs propelled us past the worm with no trouble at all. Great job, Happy. Alright, we better move quick to catch up with Kofu. No, not like this. That's how our run ended. We made it out eventually, and it's Kofu time. We're going with Taylor, Terra Poison, 2 poison jabs took out the fish, max speed Grafai outspeeds Wugtrio, so another poison jab obliterated the Dugtrio knockoff. Taylor U-turned against Crabominable to get Happy on the field, and with her water absorbability, Kofu was finished. A bulldoze for the W. The Poisons are on a roll, another gym badge secured. As we trained up for our next battle, Integrity saved a child from a burning building. Integrity is just the best, such a good coughing. And on the eve of battle against Atticus's evil poison crew, Integrity evolved. And yeah, Integrity's got a moveset now. But this would be Integrity's biggest test against the crew that slayed his parents. Wait, you're going to do what? No, this can't be happening.
You've lost, old man.
Please.
Integrity.
So weak, so vulnerable. Look at me.
Please.
Integrity, it isn't how you are alike. It's how you are not.
You're the weak one. And you'll never know love. Or friendship.
Integrity is staying with us. Because Integrity's built different. A couple flamethrowers later, Skunk Tank was toast. Happy swapped in to take on Revaroom. Quad weak to ground, 1 Earthquake did the trick. Happy stayed in to weaken Muck and yawned to put it to sleep. Taylor swapped in and set up with a Swords Dance, 1 Acrobatics, that's it for Muck. A couple more Acrobatics weakened the Starmobile, and after a Bulldoze from Impactful, Happy swapped in to finish the job. Another challenge down. What do you say, buddy? Ready for Larry? Okay, Larry, you might be looking sharp with that tie, but it's Tay-Tay time. It's a Tay-Tay sweep. Sorry, Larry, she had to do it to you. Nimona wants a rematch, fine by me. Taylor parting shot out against Lycanroc to lower its attack, and Impactful finished the Rock Dog with a bulldoze. Back into Taylor to poison jab our way past Pomo. Integrity easily dispatched of Gumi with sludge bombs, leaving Nimona with only the dancing duck. Fortunately for us, Happy has a fantastic matchup here and absorbed the Aqua Step. Air Slash was doing minimal damage, so Happy was able to clean up the win with Earthquakes. Honestly, the team is looking great, but as we head deeper into our journey, we need another member on the squad, and I got a special one in mind, one who's been marinating in Pokemon Home, but is ready to be unleashed. Welcome in, Slime. Alolan Grimer should give us a little more slow bulk to the team. Terra-type Dark, Ability Gluttony. Not sure that does a whole lot for us, but because the level cap is now up to 42, we can actually evolve Slime right away. And holy, you are beautiful, Slime! And we're not done with the Evos. Impactful evolved into Revaroom. Looking good, buddy. Wow, why is there what looks like a waterfall in the ground? This is too weird. Let's get out of here. Am I a little worried about Rhyme's double battle? Yes. But we have a secret weapon. The best duo in Pokemon. Integrity and Happy lead for us. With Integrity's Levitate ability, Happy can freely fire off terrestrialized earthquakes, while Integrity pressures with Heat Wave. See you later, Banette and Mimikyu. Integrity weakened Toxtricity and Houndstone with a Heat Wave, and the dynamic duo kept tanking hits. Happy sent Toxtricity into the Spirit World with an Earthquake, and not long after that, Houndstone met the same end. Rhyme couldn't help but be in awe of what she just witnessed from the dynamic duo. I mean, you're not wrong, Rhyme. Make that 6 gym badges for the poisons. Time to add our last Pokemon, an OG and a friend of the channel. Welcome in Huntkins the Gengar. Ability Cursed Body, which has the ability to disable opponents' moves. Ghost type Terra as well. Wow, you got the zoomies, eh buddy? Well, let's roll. With a full team of 6, it's time to show poison supremacy. Nimona, aren't you tired of getting toxic by our poisons? Happy set up T-Spikes and one-shot Lycanroc with an Earthquake. We swapped to Integrity against Goomy, and a couple Venoshocks did away with the Slug. Integrity got hit with a Spark from Pawmot and a Paralysis too, but the gassy one fought through the Para and kept blasting away with Venoshocks. Nimona turned to her trusty Duck. You'll never learn, will you, Nimona? Clodsire finished off the battle with Earthquakes. Time for Slime to enter battle for the first time as we pivoted to our 7th gym challenge against Tulip. My goodness, Slime, you really do take up the whole battlefield, you big, beautiful rainbow. Slime dispatched a Farigiraf with crunches, and we're learning Acid Armor? Don't mind if I do. Gardevoir went down to a Crunch and a Drain Punch. Slime is so bulky. With Protect Leftovers Recovery, Tulip is having a hard time doing enough damage to her. Even Tulip's Florgus couldn't bring her down with a Moonblast. A final Crunch, it's a sweep for Slime in her Poison debut. Thank you for noticing, Tulip. I'm glad someone can appreciate it. Great Tusk, not the easiest of matchups, but I have an answer for you. Huntkins, use your Will-O-Wisp. Please don't die to Sandstorm Chip. Not a great first battle for you, Huntkins. Can we get someone out here who's got a little more experience? Integrity chipped away with Terastallized Venoshocks, and Happy closed the deal with a Waterfall. In round 2, Integrity got a Flamethrower burn, and the large tusked creature didn't have a hope after that. Integrity comes up big once again. Let's take our talents to higher elevation. Integrity leads for us against the Ice Gym leader Grusha, and the big dog's Flamethrower is still nice and hot. Down goes Frostmoth, Beartic gets burned, and a second Flamethrower melts the bear. Integrity kept throwing flames into Sea Titan, but was forced to switch out after getting blasted by Ice Spinners. Impactful has a great matchup here with a Steel Poison typing, so in comes Impactful, an Iron Head polished off Sea Titan, and Grusha forgot that Ice is weak to Steel, Terastallized Altaria, and with a couple more Iron Heads, we had every gym badge in Paldea. Up next are Ortega's Fairies, and quite frankly, I don't respect them. They're weak to our poisons, so we're going in underleveled because I'm tremendously overconfident. Happy started us off nicely with some Toxic Spikes, which would allow us to do massive amounts of damage with Venoshock once Ortega's Fairies are poisoned. Show them your full strength, Integrity. Maybe Ortega. Just maybe. Fighting Boss Aerie is the last of the Team Star bases. Happy set up Toxic Spikes, and since Aerie's Toxicroak kept going for Sucker Punch, Happy was able to put it to sleep with a Yawn. Taylor swapped in to finish the Frog with a couple Acrobatics. Aerie sent out the Simeon, and we rolled the dice, switching to Huntkins anticipating a close combat. We guessed right. Huntkins started firing off Hex attacks, taking out Passimian, Lucario, and Annihilate. Aerie's Starmobile is still a huge threat though. None of our Pokemon have super effective damage into it, and with Stamina boosting its defense every turn, we'd have to be very careful. Happy goes in for the Poison Squad, and after taking a couple high horsepowers, is able to connect with an Acid Spray, getting that massive special defense drop. Slime swapped in to help us get another Acid Spray off. Time to go to our starter. The Starmobile boosted up with a Shift Gear and struck with a Spin Out, but Integrity stood tall, floated tall, and fired off a Venoshock, huge damage, one more, and that was it for Aerie. The Poison Squad is cruising, and even a sushi'd up Dondozo isn't halting our momentum. 2 energy balls from Huntkins, the whale is finished. I disrespected Tatsugiri, leaving Impactful in to land a Poison Jab. Good damage for us, but wow, that was close. Happy swapped in to finish off the battle with an Earthquake. Put your hands up, team, it's time for the Elite Four. Hey, didn't I just beat you? How are you back there? Whatever, let's go. Gita's ground types have all kinds of super effective damage into us, so it could be a problem for our poisons. Tay-Tay started for us with a parting shot to lower Whiscash's special attack, which paved the way for Integrity to go in. Earth Power doesn't affect him, so he's able to get off a Shadow Ball. Whiscash goes for a Future Sight, so after a second Shadow Ball, time to go into Slime. A Blizzard Miss, huge. Future Sight is ineffective. Slime teared into a Dark type and set up with an Acid Armor, meaning the Great Wall of Slime is here to stay. Slowly but surely, with Ice Punch and Drain Punch, Slime took out Whiscash and Camera. After a second Acid Armor, Rika's Pokemon simply couldn't break through the Rainbow Wall. With Protect Leftovers Recovery, all Rika could do was send her Mons in to be slowly whittled down by the Slimy one. One of our late additions to the team took out all of Rika's Pokemon. Poppy's Steals are up next. Well, 1, you should probably be in school, and 2, I have Integrity. Slime goes out first to set up a sunny day, but she'd have to take a high horsepower from Copperaja. Slime, you beautiful tank, and it's Integrity time. Integrity melted through Copperaja, Bronzong, and Corviknight. With Magnezone coming out, it's finally time to get Integrity out of there. Happy is immune to Discharge and shattered the metal object with a couple Earthquakes. Poppy's Ace Tinkaton did huge damage to Happy, but a single Earthquake won us the battle. Sorry, Poppy. Good luck next time. On to Larry's flying types, a parting shot from Taylor out to Happy, who set up Toxic Spikes, which honestly I feel like we've underutilized in this run so far. Ayonda put Tropius to sleep, and Impactful hits the field for our poisons. After 3 straight shift gears, the engine for our team was sitting at +6 speed and +3 attack. So yeah, look out, Larry. Impactful went crazy for us, and that's it for Larry. The Great Wall of Slime leads for us against Hassel's Dragon types. She has Ice Punch, which is huge. Noivern, 4 times weak to Ice. See you later. Slime had to eat a Dragon Pulse from Dragalge, but she's one of the toughest mons we have. 2 Ice Punches, Dragalge is finished. Flapple goes for a Dragon Rush, but thank you, oh Poison Lords, it misses. Slime's Ice Punch is more than enough for the one-shot. The Great Wall of Slime just keeps living hits against Haxorus too. With an Acid Armor set up, she refuses to go down. Protect Leftovers Recovery, 2 Ice Punches defeats Haxorus. Baxcalibur comes out for Hassel, and no doubt that Slime would go down to a Glaive Rush here, so time to switch out. I'm sorry, Hontkins, but you missed a Will-O-Wisp earlier in the run, so you are the sacrificial lamb. No, a Focus Sash. Hontkins lives on 1, a Dazzling Gleam, down goes Baxcalibur, down goes Baxcalibur. The Poison team advances to Champion Gita, fully intact. Can you handle our Poison ones, Gita? Slime sets up with an Acid Armor against Espathra, kind of a mistake because it copies our stat boosts, but Slimy slowly picked apart Espathra with Ice Punches. Avalugg out next. It's a tank too, but after a second Acid Armor for Slime, its tankiness pales in comparison. The Great Wall of Slime cares not for your super effective Earthquakes. Drain Punch, goodbye. King Gambit 4 times weak to fighting, you're done too. Go-Go's? Oh, Bulk Up, that's cute. Slime, finish it. Taylor came in to cut through Veluza. Tay-Tay outspeeds Gita's final Mon Glamora for a parting shot. Integrity swaps in to deal some damage with Shadow Balls. A final switch to Hontkins, whose super effective Energy Ball is enough to give the Poison Squad a win against the champion. A huge win for the squad. We still haven't lost any of our precious Poison ones. But unfortunately, Slime went so crazy for us in the Elite Four, she's over-leveled now, meaning she's going to have to be on the bench until the Nemona battle. Mabosif, please leave Arven and join our team. We will give you so many cookies. No? Fine. You have chosen the path of destruction. Happy gladly set up with Toxic Spikes against Arven's Greedent. We swapped to Impactful to take a quad super effective Earthquake. Impactful barely survived, but with Arven's Greedent going for a nap after a happy yawn, time to set up with a couple shift gears. Fortunately, Greedent stayed asleep, and a Poison Jab eliminated the large-cheeked squirrel. Garganical got ran over by a Steel Roller. Impactful blasted through Toadscruel and Scovillain with Terra Poison Jabs. Integrity Venoshocked Cloyster, and after being weakened by a Venoshock, we swapped to Hauntkins against Mabastiff, who lived on 1 with a Focus Sash and claimed the W with a Dazzling Gleam. On to the director, and I'm still mad about you barging into my house earlier in the run, so no holding back. Happy set up our Toxic Spikes, and Tay-Tay finished off our Angaroo with X-Scissors, but she was put to sleep with a Yawn, so that's it for Taylor for this battle. Our gassy hero, Integrity, came in against Gyarados, and can't be hit by Earthquake, so an easy one-shot with Thunderbolt. More Integrity domination against Abomasnow, and a Shadow Ball and Venoshock wiped out Poltergeist. After a flamethrower from Integrity, Happy yawned a Moongus to get a clean switch into Impactful, because Clavel has the Skeleturge, which is terrifying for any team to go up against. A Terra Poison Jab easily finished off a Moongus, leaving only Skeleturge. Impactful tanked an Earth Power, and 2 Poison Jabs later, Clavel was finished. Is there anyone else out there who wants to be poisoned? Oh, Penny, sure. Her evolutions don't even feature a poison type, and that just doesn't sit well with me. Happy let loose with Toxic Spikes and then put Umbreon to sleep with a Yawn. We swapped to Taylor. Baby Doll Eyes is a bit annoying, but Tay-Tay boosted up with consecutive Swords Dances to get to +3 attack. X-Scissor for the one-shot, then we went for an Acrobatics against Flareon, hoping to get the one-shot. Uh-oh. Whew, Taylor hangs on, Flareon feints to recoil, and we can Parting Shot out against Vaporeon to pivot to our starter, Integrity. Look at Integrity just soak up that Hydro Pump like it's a glass of water. 2 Thunderbolts later, Vaporeon is out. Penny's fastest Mon Jolteon is up next. It went for a massive Thunder attack, but Integrity dodged it and shot back with a Terrasolized Venoshock. Jolteon lived, but our poison had already sunk in too deep, and it was too late for the electric evolution. Leafeon emerged as Penny's next Mon, but Integrity was relentless. Her ace Sylveon also couldn't handle Integrity. Integrity went wild, Team Star defeated, all of our precious poisons remain alive, and with a higher level cap, we can welcome back Slime to the squad. One last battle with Nemona. If you can't smell greatness when it's in front of you, you need to get your nose checked, Nemona. Happy tanked a Drill Run from Lycanroc, allowing her to set up Toxic Spikes, and then followed up with an Earthquake for the one-shot. Happy can't do anything to Earthworm, so time to switch into the other half of the dynamic duo. 2 Flamethrowers later, the Worm was cooked. Integrity stayed in against a Dunsparce, and a couple Venoshocks later, another Mon fell to Integrity. Now, I'm not sure if Pawmod is going for a double shock or a close combat, so we're going into Taylor, who can hopefully live the hit. Tay-Tay hangs on, and anticipating a close combat to come our way, we're going to Parting Shot into Hauntkins, and a Hex is plenty enough damage to end the Pawmod. Impactful went for a spin out against Goodra. It lived, but our poison did the trick, leaving Nemona with only 1 Mon left. Nemona once again attacked straight into Happy's Water Absorb. Happy connected on an Earthquake, but it didn't want to risk Happy taking a super effective Ice Spinner, so time to swap into Slime, who I just had to believe could tough out a Terra boosted Aqua Step. Slime took Nemona's best shot and fired back with a final Drain Punch to vault us to another W. With Nemona defeated, Slime took a victory lap in Mesagosa and scared a group of children. It's time to make our way into the deep caverns of Area Zero to see if we can keep all of our wonderful poisons alive through a battle with Professor Sada. I really don't like the power dynamic where you battle us from 1,000 feet in the air, Sada, so expect the poisons to unleash everything we have. The robot leads with Slitherwing, we're going with Tay-Tay. Definitely thought the acrobatics would one-shot. Do you have an invisible Focus Sash? Thankfully, Lunge isn't scary at all. Taylor can finish off with another acrobatics. Tay-Tay swapped out with a Parting Shot against Brute Bonnet, and Happy was able to get in. The Mushroom wasn't doing much damage to Happy, so she was able to unleash 2 sets of Toxic Spikes, and after a yawn, Happy finally went in on the attack, and a few Poison Jabs later, we're up 2-0. Sandy Shocks came in for Sada. Shocks and Happy exchanged ground attacks, but our Whale came out on top. Happy put in so much work for us, but after taking so many hits, we needed to switch her out. Impactful had to take 2 Zen headbutts, but toughed it out and set up with a shift gear, and a poison jab cut through the Jigglypuff wannabe. Fluttermane might be the fastest Pokemon in Paldea, but Impactful sitting at +2 speed is even faster. A spin out, see you later. Sada's precious Roaring Moon is her last mon standing. It's strong, it's fast, but our toxins have already taken hold. It's on a clock. All we have to do is wait it out. Hontkins goes out for us, and holding the focus sash can live an earthquake. The poison is sinking in. The Roaring Moon is still a huge threat though, if only we had someone who could stand in and take hits. The Great Wall of Slime. Night Slash? More poison damage. Slime went for a Protect, more poison damage. Roaring Moon responded with a Dragon Claw, big damage, but Slime doesn't go down easy. An Ice Punch. It was over. A fitting way for our poisons to conquer Paldea. Send Sada in for repairs. She's done. Thanks to everyone for coming along for the ride on this journey. Really enjoyed our poison squad. Super bulky and tactical to use. Shout out to the homies. Go get yourself a wheezing team. Be safe, be well, and I'll see you on the next one.